1991 में इन्होंने इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ कंपनी सेक्रेटरीज ऑफ इंडिया की में रजिस्ट्रेशन हुआ इनका आफ्टर पासिंग CS. Thereafter he joined the bar and since then ये 2005 से वकील समुदाय के लिए निरंतर सेवाएं कर रहे हैं. इनकी एक्सपर्टीज न सिर्फ सिविल, क्रिमिनल, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल, मैट्रिमोनियल या आर्बिट्रेशन एंड टिकलिश जो कॉर्पोरेट मैटर्स होते हैं उसमें है, बल्कि अन्य फील्ड्स में भी बहुत ज़्यादा है. एंड ही इज द चेयरमैन ऑफ द कोऑर्डिनेटिंग कमेटी ऑफ ऑल डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट्स ऑफ न्यू दिल्ली. He is also the president of New Delhi Bar Association. हम सर आपको सुनने के लिए सारे भारत से सारे अधिवक्तागण यहाँ एकत्रित हुए हैं. हमारे अधिवक्ता मंच में जहाँ उत्तर प्रदेश की माता गंगा की जो और अयोध्या की भूमि है, वहाँ से हमारे यहाँ के सबसे वरिष्ठ व्यक्ति हैं जो कि प्रदेश अध्यक्ष हैं. जहाँ एक और ये स्थिति है, वहाँ हमारे यहाँ एक यंगस्टर जिन्हें हम यंगस्टर बाय लुक्स कहते हैं, वो जो राजस्थान के रंगीन इतिहास से जुड़े हुए प्रदेश का नेतृत्व करते हैं, हमारे मनोहर चंचलानी. वहीं हमारे यहाँ वरिष्ठ से वरिष्ठ लोगों में से एक प्रजापति जी गुजरात के हेड हैं, और वहीं हमारे साथ में महाराष्ट्र के विलासराव जी हैं. तो ये सभी लोग अलॉन्ग विद दोस्त the youngest of all is Mr. राहुल मिश्रा, जिनके सहयोग से आज हम आपसे कनेक्ट कर पाए और आपसे मुलाकात कर पाए. और इधर
kind of organization is struggling for getting Advocates Protection Act passed for the welfare and protection of lawyers across India. He informed me that this one organization, normally I do not participate in any organization which has any political affiliations for any party. If the organization has any political affiliation from any of the political parties, then normally I avoid going there. But he told me that this is one organization which has got no affiliation or concern whatsoever from any of the political party throughout India. And I was impressed to hear that yes, our advocate brothers across India has the guts to make an organization without any concern from workers. Normally an umbrella is sought from some or the other political parties to move forward. I am really grateful to give me this opportunity to share my views on this burning topic, advocates protection. What is advocate protection? I have a very strong question in my mind, and normally I ask it from our advocate brothers also. In fact, advocates are so strong who do not need any kind of protection. They are themselves very strong. What we need is an environment which makes them and facilitates them to perform their responsibilities in a free, unbiased and independent manner. Without any involvement, without any pressure, without any coercion, without any threat, without any harassment from any authorities, police, government departments or social media. What is happening today and why this advocate protection word has come up in the mind of advocates? 20 years down the line, advocates had no idea that yes, there is a need or there could be a need even in future that advocates also will require protection. But this has come up now. The reason being, in last 10-15 years, what has happened? Very unheard kind of incidents that advocates' chambers and offices are raided by the police in connection with some investigation going against some crime, whether it is for money laundering, whether it is for some other activities. See, advocates have a very specific place in the society. We have the opportunity to fall into the category of people who has privileged communications with the clients. And while sharing the brief and communicating with the clients, our clients share so many things, information, maybe by way of written documents, may be by way of oral communication, maybe by way of other channels. So many things come up in the custody and knowledge of the advocate while performing his professional duties. All those documents, it is not our responsibility to verify them. It is not our responsibility to find out as to from where he got it. It is not our responsibility as to seek that how he get it. We take the brief of the client with the utmost responsibility that yes, he should be given a fair opportunity of being heard. He should be represented properly and his case should be considered judiciously without any bias. And in that connection, we get so many information and documents. Once we are protected by the rule of professional ethics that yes, privileged communications shall not be disclosed to anybody, then where from the police gets the authority to raid your office in case you have certain documents obtained while privileged communication from the client? A very rare incident came very recently. One of the advocates got a fee from some client by way of bank transfer, and incidentally, that client paid that money out of some proceeds which was crime. Whether the client is bringing that money from crime proceed or he is bringing that money from betting or is bringing the money from really earning by way of salary, how far the advocate is concerned to inquire what is your source of income to pay me the fee? Are we really concerned where from he is bringing the fee? And because of that incident, I have seen an advocate who was served a notice from the police that yes, this was the criminal proceed which has come to your account. How come the advocate is so involved into that? So basic point is, in day-to-day working, we are witnessing situation where enforcement directorate, police, CBI, so many authorities are interfering into the areas of functioning of advocates, and which is ultimately giving a situation that advocates are working under certain pressure that whether I should undertake this work or not, what fee should be taken, what will be the mode of that fee, whether I should look into that particular aspect or not. Before appearing in the court, we normally investigate at our own level and go through the file. We make our own judgments also, we make our own assessments also, privately also we investigate certain things. Now, today we are forced to witness a situation where before entering into any personal investigation and inquiry into the matter, we started thinking twice whether I should jump into this area of investigation or not, whether I should further inquire or not, because the person from whom I have to inquire may be connected in the crime. So I may not be considered as somebody associated in that criminal. This kind of thoughts have started coming in the mind of advocates. And that is why the need arose that there should be some act which protects the right of advocates who are involved into performance of a duty which protects the right of citizens. That is where the thought came. It is not that we are seeking protection as if provide me the bodyguards. No. We are not into that. We are competent enough. And we are so competent, we protect the people of this country. We protect their rights. So what we are seeking is basically an opportunity and environment where we can perform our duties and responsibilities professionally without any kind of undue pressure. And that is why it is needed. Now, the next question is how it can be protected. As far as this profession is concerned, the law relating to this profession is concerned, this law falls into the concurrent list of Constitution of India. So the central government as well as state governments, both are competent to make law. If the central government makes this law, then the whole country is covered. And then you will not be required to represent and fight at state level. If the state government makes it, it will cover only the advocates who are involved in that particular state. That is where the difference lies. So, most of the states are making their effort with the state governments to bring those kind of bills into the state assembly legislature, get it passed and get it enacted. Some have succeeded, but majority are still struggling. If this aspect can be taken up with the central government, and if they enter into this area of considering our proposal, it will cover the entire country at once. But their hitch is, what we seek under the Protection Act and what the governments are trying to propose wherever the working is taking place, there is a complete difference. What I have found is that the kind of environment we are trying, they are not giving that particular aspect only. They are simply trying to give you a kind of cover that yes, we have got the Protection Act without incorporating the necessary provisions which ultimately achieves our objective. For them, they are police, they are interrogating agencies, they are investigating agencies, they are government authorities. Protecting their interest and their right has got more importance than protecting advocates by creating that environment. And that is why they are trying to somehow divert the main issue by giving a format kind of Protection Act. So before moving forward to incorporate and pass an advocate protection bill, whether by the state or by the central government, what is needed is an extensive deliberation, seeking representation from all concerned, all stakeholders, because we know what we exactly want. Nobody else can conceive those things. So what exactly we want, it's only we who can tell them. They are not trying to do it. They are trying to make it a kind of bureaucratic setup where they make a draft bill 15 days back. I had a meeting with our Honorable Union Law Minister, Mr. Adhivakta, and we had a very detailed discussion. He assured that yes, he. So, it could be a political reply, it could be anything, I can't say today. But yes, we are also rigorously pursuing it with the central government as well as state government. As far as Delhi is concerned, Delhi government has proposed a draft bill also, but then that bill is not serving our purpose. Therefore, we have taken a serious objection and we have gone into the High Court by way of a writ that the bill should be drafted in consultation with us, and our views, our comments, our requirements must be incorporated. And the court is also supporting. So I request all of you also that if you are pursuing at state level, try and seek judicial indulgence into it. Because at least the judges would be fair and they will certainly consider our point. What we are witnessing in Delhi, that is my experience, and based on that I am suggesting. So I'll suggest all of you that one aspect, let it continue with the central government until it comes. But at least at state government, you can certainly seek indulgence of the respective high courts by the appropriate writ. And that will help all of us. Thank you very much. Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity.
माननीय मुख्य अतिथि के उद्बोधन के बाद हम कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं।